On with the show. Day number 8, 9:23 in the AM, 2012. Continuing on the process of setting the foundation from the very beginning. So let's just go with it as usual, off the top of the head, off the bottom of the heart, just to give some authenticity to the communication and conversation. We like to keep it one with each other. So today's subject is based on positive growth. And from what I've been studying, they say sometimes, the experts, that you should share some of your personal challenges with people because if not, especially in this day and age with all the fronting that goes on, people might think that you got it all good or trying to portray the image like it's all good on your end and make them kind of feel like their life is not really living up to speed, where rarely, if ever, that's actually the truth. Everybody has challenges, including me. Far from the truth. I think what is different, though, is the way I resolve those challenges. I'm more of a fighter as opposed to a flighter. So that's what's different. And if you want to adopt that kind of ideology, well, maybe this can help you out. So one of the primary challenges that I experience is my actual, I guess, fundamental goal, if you dig down deep, is to grow my business, move my ventures forward, grow my ventures, expand, grow in a positive direction, which sounds pretty feasible. That should be what a person wants. But the challenge that I experience is that there seems to be some kind of contradictory thing that takes place, which would be somewhat more palatable if it wasn't so normal. Is as if people can't really sense it, and I find it a challenge to grow a business, move a cause forward with people who are not moving forward, and with people who are not growing. And it's kind of a debate as to whether or not I should work to help people to grow, or I should just work with people who are actually growing and leave the rest to themselves. So that's been a constant challenge and debate because I can clearly see, without a shadow of a doubt, although it's normal, what is the cause of the lack of positive growth. It has to do with something that you probably see and maybe you're looking at right now, and it's this type of application. And that was inspired based on some incidents that took place yesterday, and some people really helped me to see the light. So if you're listening, I appreciate it. Um, I was just kind of sitting in front of the computer and saying, yeah, but this is not growing. But once again, what makes it a challenge is if it's normalized, if you're doing it and everybody else is doing it, well, it must be the cool thing to do. But over the process of time, you will notice a lack of growth, including but not limited to what's called the economy. So my resolution is just to keep it simple. I really do have this hypothesis, I guess, as the scientists say, which is that all of our senses, primarily sight and sound, do play a part in our thoughts and emotions. And that's basically how our brain runs via words and pictures. So I just put up certain words and pictures that I feel are in my best interest to look at. My best interest and your best interest, should you be on this. Let's put something up on the screen that'll help to stimulate growth, because we may be all unknowingly looking at stuff that's contradictory to growth. But when you're asleep and when you're comfortable, well, you kind of lose sight of it, kind of put you into an unconscious state. But we're alive and well, bushy-tailed and bright-eyed, and I just wanted to put that up there, start the day off, and have it as a roadmap once again for those who are interested. In closing, I do run into a challenge. Some people, hey man, I really don't see, the point of it. It's just some words and pictures, and I don't know, where's your this, where's your that. But basically, it's just about doing what Barney Fife says, which is to nip it in the bud. And we start right at the root, which is in here and in here. So consider it as some healthy food to eat that was inspired by a young lady that I was fortunate to get introduce myself to last night. Listening to how you doing, but basically, nonetheless, same old story. If we can find a way for this being social and match it with growth, well, we'll be in the game, and we can do anything if we set our minds to it. So that's the mindset, and I'm gonna push this publish button and see where it takes it from there. So we invite you along for the journey. All right, victory, peace, deuces.